Welcome back to Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com. We've got our 1984 Chevrolet K10 looking amazing. New suspension underneath, new tires, John. This thing has come a long way.
Boy, is it ever. And it didn't start that way. I actually went to get the truck. I'm driving out in the middle of nowhere in the boonies. Kind of scared, but it was all right. Got out there. It was a guy's pasture. He's sitting out there in an actual tractor, and I saw the truck, man. Went out there, got my tetanus shot. Wasps, snakes, critters. You saw the snake skin in the earlier episodes, man. Made sure it was sound. It was good. So we went ahead and took the tractor, loaded it up, put it on a trailer over here to Chipola College Tech Garage, and here it is at this point, man. It's looking good. Just a few things missing. You know, we got to talk about the engine and the interior.
You got it. We'll talk about the engine in a few minutes. The interior, we haven't addressed the new interior yet, but we started to clean the old interior out. Yeah. And of course, you're looking at the old seat, 40 years old. That needs to go, at least to be reupholstered. So we took the old seat out. To get to the bolts, you had to slide the seat backwards to get to the two front bolts, slide it forward to get to the two bolts on the rear. 4 bolts and 2 people to remove it. That's it.
Yeah, and kudos to my wife and my son, putting a lot of weekends up here getting this thing apart. But Abante, he got the old seat out, and then he had to clean up that floor. And let me tell you something, man. I know you got children. This thing was 10 times anything you ever imagined in a minivan. There was junk down there from 30 years, Dave. That flooring, that debris had to come out.
You got it. It was that old vinyl stuff. It wasn't carpet, and the black jujubes were all stuck to that, and you had who knows what else, branches and twigs and everything. Vacuumed that out, cleaned it up. It looks pretty nice.
It does. You know, we're going to put those flooring in, the floor pan, the roll pans and stuff like that, but we'll deal with that maybe over the off season. So you guys join us on social media. We'll take a look at the inside. But you know, after we did that, the seat belts come out. Nothing left now except talk about some of the new parts.
You got it. All kinds of stuff for this vehicle from RockAuto.com. I'm going to go talk to Tom at the Rock Auto desk. In the meantime, show him what we got for the interior.
Boy, and we got some stuff for the interior. You can see the seat right here. This is actually the upholstered seat. We had everything from the rubber door molding right here, everything. The trim molding, the floors, the window moldings, the side window moldings, all the way down to the inside crank, window handles, you name it, we have it. Door panels, the dash cover, new carpets and new mats. This interior is going to be phenomenal. But I know you want to hear the engine run as well, and we need to check in with Dave right now.
Tech Garage is brought to you by RockAuto.com, and Tom Taylor's here once again from Rock Auto. Tom, how has RockAuto.com changed, really revolutionized buying parts for your car?
Well, back when we founded the business, one thing we wanted to do is give customers access to all those paper catalogs and computers behind the traditional parts store counter. And we've done that, and since then the number of catalogs and computers behind the parts store counter has doubled and tripled because all the new makes and models, and we've kept up with that. We've added new parts lines, we've added new shipping locations so the parts come even quicker to your house. You may not have to pay for next day shipping to get the parts to arrive the next day or within 2 days.
Yeah, Rock Auto's been around for about 2 decades, and in that time, you've had to evolve and change with the business. How have things gotten different for Rock Auto and better?
Well, we've added a lot more brands, more suppliers. We have a lot more OE brands, Nissan, GM Direct, Motorcraft, and just keeping up with all the new parts. The basic systems on the car are the same, but the way they monitor with different sensors and the way they control it has changed. So there's just a steady stream of new parts to learn about and add to the catalog.
As the world is changing, how has RockAuto.com become even more important today to consumers than it's ever been?
Well, a lot more things like fluids, like engine oil and antifreeze, didn't used to be vehicle specific. It was just one antifreeze was in everything, and everybody put 10W30 in their crankcase, and that's changed completely. Its application, it's vehicle specific now. You look up your vehicle, you find the correct oil, the correct antifreeze, the correct brake fluid for your exact car.
And car prices have gone bonkers. We're talking new cars and used cars as well. So how can Rock Auto help folks out there?
Yeah, we've kept prices low, so you may find the shock absorber that cost $20 20 years ago still costs $20 at Rock Auto, which helps. But you can afford compared to the cost of a new car, you can do a whole lot of maintenance, a whole lot of repairs on your existing car and save a fortune.
Well, we thank Tom Taylor from RockAuto.com for being here all season long. And we're not done yet. There's still one more segment to go. We're going to answer some viewer emails when we come back to Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com.
Well, we hope you're enjoying this episode of Tech Garage. I know we are. But you can also tune in to Motorhead Garage. Dave, you're a man of multi-talents, and Motorhead Garage, well, that's a great show.
Well, the show's great because we show you all the latest technology and all the coolest aftermarket gear for your vehicle. It's the only place on TV that does that, John.
Yeah, make sure you check them out on Sunday mornings at
8:30 a.m. only on Motor Trend.